Hello everyone, we're back with chess pattern number 15, the queen and rook infiltration. So, what's this pattern all about? The rook coming to the 7th rank and the queen being able to deliver the final blow, the final crushing blow with these checks. So one thing to remember is that the queen should have access to these f6 or f7 squares to be able to deliver the mate. And how the pattern plays out, usually you get rook d7, the queen moves somewhere. Usually the rook is attacking the queen, by the way, but not always. And now queen f6 check, for example, king g8, queen g7. Some other times queen h6 check, and this depends on the position. And sometimes queen f7 just as a silent move to threaten all of these nasties. Okay, for our sample game, we have a game between Anish Giri against Wang Hao, so super strong game. Wang Hao ends up losing the spawn. He puts up some effort to defend, but it's nowhere near enough. So the rook comes in, the knight gets to a very strong square, repositions to e4, and now comes rook d7, queen c5, and now queen g6, and mate here cannot be prevented. So very nice attacking crush by Giri. Actually, I wonder in the opening, like this was a blunder, right guys? Or is this some kind of line I'm not familiar with? Like what? Yeah, it was a blunder. Actually, no, I don't remember this game because it was from 2011. Right? Yeah, this was from 2011. I started playing chess in 2012. So yeah, I don't remember this game unless I've taken a look at it afterward. But yeah, anyway. Okay, on to our test. So game between Tigran Gharamyan against Olaf Sepp. Gharamyan, I guess, is the way you pronounce it in Armenian, but I'm happy to be corrected. Not even 100% sure they have the R sound in Armenian. Anyway. So white is able to reposition their pieces here and get a strong kingside attack, and this is a nice relocation as well, improving the bishop's position. So very fine play by Gharamyan. And now the question is, how would you proceed here? What would you play? What would the sequence of moves be here? How would black defend? Take your time, figure that out, pause the video. Alright, so the answer is, let's zoom through the opening as we have zoomed through it before. The King's Indian defense here. One of those closed or slow fianchetto variations. Nice knight repositioning, of course, and nice bishop maneuver, and nice kingside maneuvers or kingside pawn pushes by white. And now the point here is that you play, the answer to the test is that you play queen e6 check. The point, of course, is that queen f7 loses a rook, so the king moves out of the way, and now you get the rook infiltration, d7, the queen has to move. Now queen f7, not threatening anything immediately because the knight is defending, but after rook d8, here comes the threat. It's e6. Now you're threatening to take with mate, and you're threatening this mate, very nice mate. So yeah. I hope you got something out of this video, guys. I would say that this pattern is very frequent, so you should take a note of this. And yeah, take a note of like if the queen has access to any of the squares to deliver mate. Like sometimes if the rook comes to d7, but even with the tempo on the black queen, let's say, but the queen doesn't really have access to the mating squares, sometimes it isn't as strong as it can be, and sometimes it's just bad. So take note of that, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.